this is Mrs. Dehn-Brastad, and in this little short video we're going to look at how to add and subtract real numbers, so those with positives and negatives, and maybe with decimals on them, maybe with fractions on them. So the first one I want to look at is negative 5 minus 6. So this scale is going, we're going over by every unit here is a half a unit, so that's a half there. And we need to go to negative 5, so this would be negative 3, negative 5 would be right here. So I'm going to start with a point at negative 5. Now I need to move, because it says negative 5 minus 6, so I start at negative 5 and then I have to move 6 units. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I end up at negative 11. We did that in chapter 1. Okay, now I'm going to start at negative 5. I'll change my color here. So I'm still starting at negative 5, but this time I want to add 6. So I start at negative 5 and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa, I kind of lost track of where I was there. I had to go 5, 6, so at 1. So negative 5 plus 6 equals 1. Now let me erase some of these marks. And we're going to go negative 5 minus a negative 6. So okay, so now we're going to go negative 5. So starting here again. And I want to subtract, so I start going this way, but I want to subtract a negative number, so that actually puts me this way. So negative 5 minus negative 6 is going to be the exact same thing as plus 6 when we got 1. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which we end up with at the exact same spot that we did when we went negative 5 plus 6. So minus a negative is the same as adding. What if I have negative 5 minus 1.5? So now we got a fraction. This is called a real number. I'm going to start at negative 5. I'll do this one in green. And I'm going to subtract, so I'm going to go this way, 1 and a half. So a whole one is 2 of these units, and a half is just one of them. So I ended up between negative 6 and negative 7. What's between negative 6 and negative 7? Negative 6 and a half, or negative 6.5. Alright, so what if I want to take negative 5 minus negative 6.5? Let's look at what that would mean. Let's use an orange color here. Whoa, my brush size got really big. Okay, so we have negative 5. We know what that looks like, negative 5. And now I want to subtract a negative. So I'm going to start here and go this way, but the negative tells me, wait, I got to switch it around. So instead of going to the left, we're going to go to the right. It's going to look a lot like this problem we did over here, where we're going to have negative 5 plus 6.5. So on the number line, we'd go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus a little bit more. So we end up between 1 and 2, which is 1.5. So this one would be 1.5. So that's how you do real numbers with positives and negatives on a number line. Remember that if you see minus and negative, you change it to a plus. Whenever you see minus and negative, it becomes plus, because it tells you to go one way, and then the negative tells you, no, wait, go the other way. So it starts out telling you to go left, and then you have to turn around and go right. So I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any other questions.